Hi, everyone. My name is Tessa Perry. I am the International Admission Counselor at Capital University. We are located in Columbus, Ohio. So Capital is a smaller liberal arts university. We're a private university. Our campus is about 10 minutes outside of downtown Columbus, Ohio. Columbus is the 14th largest city in the United States, and we are one of the fastest growing metro areas in the country. So there's a lot of opportunity for our students, for our graduates. It is consistently ranked very highly as a place to live and recently named one of the top 5 places to be a college student in the United States. So it's a great atmosphere to come and study. We have about 1,900 undergraduate students on our campus. It's a small campus. You can walk everywhere that you need, including, to the grocery store and the restaurants off campus, and then across campus to your classes, to your clubs, and to see your friends. But it is kind of a residential town within the city, our neighborhood of Bexley. So it's a great safe environment to be a student and have everything that you need. And then just a couple minutes away is the downtown core of Columbus for things like your internships, your research opportunities, and then when you're job searching, when you're coming up on graduation. With our smaller size, we have about a 10-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We are an undergraduate focused university, so there's a handful of grad students around, but we're very focused on the undergraduate experience. And so that means that our students really know the professors very well. Professors know the students. And there's lots of opportunities to get involved with things like undergraduate research and have a very customized and supportive campus experience. So yeah, looking forward to sharing more. Our College of Business at Capital is the largest area of our university. At Capital, it's called the School of Management and Leadership. Capital is actually the oldest university in Central Ohio, and so we have a strong tradition of connections within the Columbus business community. I mentioned that Columbus is one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S., and so all of those businesses and those industries need the support of business people from any industry with any specialization within business. There's lots of opportunities to begin and advance your career. For our specific majors, we offer business management, accounting, finance, marketing, and also a number of minors such as entrepreneurship, human resources, sports business. At Capital, 1 in 4 of our students are athletes. We are NCAA Division III, so among our student athletes and even those who are not athletes themselves, we have a strong athletics program presence at our university, and we find that the sports business program is a great option to kind of add that on to a primary major, usually a business major, to prepare to work in the sports industry. The other thing I'll mention about business at Capital is that since we have a strong tradition of being a liberal arts university, we put everyone in courses of all different subject areas. And so what we find is that a lot of students choose to double major or even triple major in various disciplines across the university. So you could pick 2 majors within the business school, but you could also pick business management major and the computer science major, or doubling something in business with something in music, and creating a degree that's tailored to what you want your career to be. And with that small size and the support from your faculty, you'll be able to find out what those combinations are for you. With computer science at Capital, I'm going to kind of highlight some complementary programs that you can add to your computer science degree. So, I mentioned that flexibility in that liberal arts education, and we see that even with our computer science students, we have them, pursuing other programs beyond just computer science. One program I'll highlight is data science. Another kind of driving industry in the city of Columbus is data and the technology sectors. There's a number of global companies opening facilities and offices in Columbus due to the lower cost of living. And kind of its great location in the eastern part of the United States. So we see companies like Intel and Google opening facilities in Columbus, and that's driving a lot of growth in the city. And even, anyone in any industry are looking for data analysts, data scientists. And so we find that when students add that to their computer science degree, they're gaining a lot of employability skills. The other program I'll mention is our engineering dual degree program. This is a 3+2 program. Computer science is one of the degrees that you can use this program with. The other 2 are mathematics and chemistry. But let's say in the computer science route, you study for 3 years at Capital, and then you can apply to transfer to either Washington University in St. Louis or Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland. And these are two of the top engineering schools in the United States. So while we don't have engineering on our campus, instead we basically offer you kind of 3 years here at Capital to begin your college career, and then enter into one of those universities and basically get 2 degrees in 5 years instead of 1 degree in 4. So it's a great value for your time and really sets our graduates up for success. At Capital, pharmacy is not an undergraduate major because you have to earn your graduate degree, your doctorate in pharmacy, in order to practice as a pharmacist in the United States. So instead, what our students who are interested in pharmacy do is they can choose a pre-pharmacy specialty. So this program basically adds on to your primary undergraduate degree. Many pre-pharmacy students choose chemistry as their primary major, but they don't have to. You could choose another area as well and just add the pre-pharmacy specialization onto that. And what that specialization does is it makes sure that you are ready to apply to pharmacy school when you graduate with your bachelor's degree. Most of our pre-pharmacy students who go on to pharmacy school go to Ohio State University. That is just down the road in Columbus. It's the number 4 ranked pharmacy school in the country. But kind of starting at Capital, at a smaller university, at a liberal arts university, gives you a more supportive environment to find what career is truly the best fit for you. So if it's what you picked right when you started, great. But if you choose to change course into something else as well, there's other opportunities for you. Another thing I'll highlight with this is our undergraduate research opportunities. Being a smaller size university with not that many grad students, it's a little bit easier for our undergrads to get involved in research, including a funded summer research program that covers your living expenses as well as your research project. And the reason I mention this is that when you're applying to competitive graduate programs like pharmacy school, having credentials on your resume like undergraduate research can help your application stand out. One of the programs that Capital is known for. We have what's called a holistic nursing program. So this is an additional certification that our programs and our students have in holistic nursing. And what that basically means is, in addition to the traditional practice of nursing, our nursing students are educated in the care of the whole patient, so social, emotional, mental health care for the patients, as well as self-care for themselves as the practitioners. And this is really important because nursing is a very demanding field. It is, of course, a great field for job placements in the city of Columbus with a number of healthcare systems. There's great job opportunities, but it's also important that students and nurses can kind of take care of themselves and support themselves emotionally. And so kind of what we find at the outcome of this is, that employers come to hire Capital nurses over graduates from other universities. And also we find that we have a very high NCLEX pass rate. So that's the national exam that nurses must take before they can practice as nurses. And at Capital, we typically see 97, 98, 99, even 100% pass rate among our graduating classes. So we're very proud of that fact that our students go on and excellent healthcare professionals. And that nursing program at Capital is going to be a 4-year Bachelor of Science degree. We offer direct entry into the 4-year BSN program that has a higher GPA requirement. So if a student isn't quite there, slightly below a 3.0 GPA, then we do also offer pre-nursing. And in that case, a student could still finish in 4 years. So there's support along that route to that great NCLEX pass rate. So Capital has a number of programs within media and journalism. We do offer a major in journalism within our communications department. And at Capital, you can also study programs like film and media production, public relations, emerging media, which is a STEM certified program, as well as music technology and music industry. Those last two are housed within our Conservatory of Music. For students with a music background, there is an audition required, but there's some really exciting kind of unique programs offered at Capital. With that Conservatory of Music, we have a strong integration of the creative arts and the pre-professional training at Capital. And so kind of what that means is that in a program like film and media production, music technology, in addition to learning those hard skills in that field, whether that's film or music or another type of media. And all of these programs are taking place in the newest building on our campus, the Convergent Media Center, which is a brand new building. It has state-of-the-art facilities for things like music production, studios. There's a TV studio, a radio studio. So whatever form of media you're interested in, you can get real hands-on experience in that.